Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This crowd is buzzing right now. Tonight, those cats won't even be able to hear themselves think. Let's do it.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke bringing us great reports from the sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And the cold night they had from the field was really what lost them that game, guys.
Yeah, but there were some things they could have done to improve their percentage that they did not do, Steve. For example, better screens, better ball movement, crisper passes. I needed to see more of that.
So the Nets starting five. Darren Williams and Marshawn Brooks manning the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Wallace, and it's Lopez in at center. And for Milwaukee, they've got Jennings, Udoh out there with Sanders. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Harden. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Williams. In transition, here come the Nets. Brooks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Here is Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. Brooks dishes to Lopez. Dishes to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Williams shoots over Jennings. The shot by Williams, no good. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
He told me he's a big fan of 6-man winner James Harden, saying he's really one of those right-brain type of players. He just sees the game a little bit differently. It's tough to game plan for him because he can hurt you so many ways. But when he's leading that second unit, you can bet he'll be our primary focus. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Jennings. After Joe Johnson scored, Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. Jennings passes to Udoh. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. It's the Nets now. Williams with the ball. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Takes it from 10. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound on the night. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, Kevin, they found a lot of ways to exploit that defense and then just took it to them.
Yeah, it was simple. Real simple. Nothing fancy there. Everything plain and well executed, Steve. And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden against Brooks. Harden kicks to Sanders. Stolen by Brooks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Sanders dishes to Jennings. Over Williams, and the Bucks miss again.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
The feed now to Lopez. On the wing, Wallace. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Harden outside. Outside Jennings. Launches a 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Now here's Williams. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Brooks outside. Deflected. Jennings with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Brooks. He also had a big impact in that win against the Spurs. Over Harris. Knocks down the jumper off the quick drop step. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Here's Harden on the wing. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Shot to end this cold run. Jennings. Harden kicks to Jennings. Brooks covering. Harden the pass to Udoh. Harris outside. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Outside Jennings. Connects from three-point range. Jennings has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nets with the lead. Now here's Williams, averaging 22 points a game. Johnson outside. Williams. Back to Johnson. A 3-ball. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now here's Jennings. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Fades away. Sanders. Harden outside. Kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Udoh. 6 to shoot. Jennings. Second chance shot. Gets the bucket. Jennings has got 5.
He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Guarded by Harris. Johnson down low. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
Sanders with the ball. Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. And here's Harden for 3. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. He has 5.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Third is Brandon Jennings.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3-ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Dallenberg's checked in. Brooks kicks to Mullins. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper.
Feeds it to Sanders. Shoots. And another basket for Milwaukee. Here's Williams. looking for his first bucket of the game. He feeds it to Johnson. From the stripe, again the Nets for two.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
There's the pass to Harris. He kicks to Dallenberg. Back and down. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
And here is Williams. Johnson outside. The dish to Mullins. The Nets working the ball around now. That drops. And the Nets lead by two.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket. You know, he's had his ups and downs in his career, but one thing about Deron Williams is that he consistently delivers in the fourth quarter. Just seems to have that knack for knocking down the big shot when you need it.
Yeah, and make no mistake about it, Steve. When you talk about Deron Williams, you're talking about a guy who can get it going earlier in the game, too. He makes clutch plays, no doubt, but he can put numbers up on you in a hurry. He can go for half a hundred on you if you're not careful. His ability to take over games is what makes him a natural leader on the floor and a guy his teammates have a lot of respect for.
Clark kicks to Barbosa. The Nets making a switch here. Here's Barbosa. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Pass to Clark. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Williams. The rebound by the Nets.
Really high quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Right side, Williams. Backs him down. Takes the 13-footer. And Henson pulls it down.
The defense got away with one there. I mean, usually he'll hurt you if you give him that kind of a shot.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Davis. Tinsley with the bucket.
Carving him up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Now here is Davis. And Mullins backs in. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bucks trail. Here's Henson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Davis dishes to Williams. Fades back. And the shot is good. Williams has got 5. Bucks shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Brooklyn. And, of course, there's the Bucks, 3 games behind.
Well, right now for the Bucks, you know, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them.
Here's Clark. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. 2nd in opponent field goal percentage. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite-level marksmanship at the stripe.
Yeah, those defensive numbers are really impressive, Clark. When you talk about opponents' field goal percentage, they make it really tough on offenses because they never stop playing. Their intensity is impressive. They cover up for one another, they close out, and they try to bother every single jump shot.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. Jennings comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Davis. Clark, the pass to Gooden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gooden's got his first 2 points of the night.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Brooks kicks to Davis. From deep, Johnson. No luck. The Bucks go the other way with it.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Here's Davis after the basket by Milwaukee. And there's Marshawn Brooks on the assist by Davis. Brooks has got 9.
What an impressive start here. 4 straight hoops for him.
That very well could mean, Steve, that he's on his way for a big game.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark dishes to Jennings. Good! He's got 7.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Henson, and it's Harden in for Brandon Jennings. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for the Nets. Williams comes in for Marshawn Brooks. Here's Clark. Really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Mavericks. Harden the pass to Clark. Dishes it to Udo. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Back to Evans, over Sanders, and that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top, they lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Next Tuesday night, the Utah Jazz go up against the Charlotte Bobcats. You don't want to miss.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Clark in at point guard. Henson and Dallenberg, the lengthy combo inside. Then there's Barbosa. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Mavericks had a huge game. He had 27 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thanks. He was tremendous. Clark, what a performance from a terrific player.
And, Kevin, this is what it means when you can be counted on. The kind of game he had is something he wants here tonight.
Yeah, it's so special to be able to come through under pressure in the biggest of moments, and that's exactly what he did.
Davis blocked.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Clark. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Clark's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, they set the pick. Throws up the alley-oop.
The alley-oop pass right into the layup. Outstanding play that time.
Absolutely. The technique couldn't have been any better.
Well, that's 2 guys who really love playing together, and it shows on that play.
Milwaukee in the lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
You know the fans out in Toronto are really hoping for a win for their Raptors.
He passes to Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Now the feed to Clark. From the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there. Nets
trail by 4. Outside, Davis. Passes to Williams. Green unloads from 13. Here's Mullins. And Dallenberg pulls it down. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Over Davis. And another basket for Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks to Green. Rebound, Milwaukee. Hanson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, very aggressive. So keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look. Nice, aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, and I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it.
Now Tinsley. He dishes it to Clark. On the left block, Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Davis with the drive. Here's Baldwin. A rebound by the Bucks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harden dishes to Clark. That's good. Clark's got 9.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
And Davis, here we go. Brooks. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
Here's Jennings, and another basket for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 6. Brooks, the pass to Davis. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Harden on the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Here is Davis. Johnson outside. Feeds to Evans. And that's going to be a treble. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Number 5 is Joe Johnson.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Here's Clark. Harden outside. There's the screen. Sanders. Wallace covering. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket good. Clark's got 11 points.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Brooks kicks to Williams. Back to Brooks. He feeds it to Lopez. You don't want him. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Here's Wallace. Hits it. Well done in the second effort. Wallace has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
I had a chance to check out some of the stats for Larry Sanders. This past month, he's really set himself apart. You see how he matches up numbers-wise. 5th in field goal percentage, 13th in blocks. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. On defense, the Nets trailing by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Brooks gets it to go.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Harden outside. And the pass to Clark. Sanders with a screen on Williams. Lobs the alley-oop pass. Rebounded by the Nets. The 9-foot shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Clark. Makes the lead pass. Lopez with the steal. Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now he's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Clark kicks to Udo. Lopez is there. Udo gets the bucket. Udo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score. Take it inside.
Nets trailed by 8. Williams gets to Brooks. He kicks it to Lopez. Wallace outside. Over Sanders. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
The Nets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. Brooks outside. Inside, here's Wallace, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Milwaukee. Barbosa comes in for Tobias Harris. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Harden kicks to Clark. The dish to Dallenberg. Shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 11. Dante Green is checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets on offense. Joe Johnson on the wing. Covered by Barbosa. Johnson, the pass to Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
They get it again. Here's Clark, and it's blocked by Johnson. Right side Davis. And he drops it in from the low post. Davis has got 6. And so it's Milwaukee now. 7-point differential. It's stolen by Davis. In transition, here come the Nets. Davis has got the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that New Orleans game turns out for sure.
Here's Mullins, and the layup is good. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Uses the drop step, and that one's good. Clark's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, Their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
And Davis, here we go. Dishes to Mullins. Over Sanders. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
Really strong performance by them so far on the glass.
You know, the lead they have in the rebounding category is also part of the reason they're on top on the scoreboard as well.
Clark dishes to D'Alembert. Harden outside. Pass to Barbosa. There's the feed to D'Alembert. He passes to Clark. Shot clock at 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Davis. He's got 6. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Adams. Here's Mullins. That's good. Mullins got 8 points.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards at both ends of the floor.
Nets trailed by 5. Here's Green, and it's sent back from D'Alembert. Ties again. Johnson, good. He's got 9.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Outside, Davis. Davis gets the screen from Johnson. And Davis, here we go.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Clark. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half ends in a close one. Bucks lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Halftime at Bradley Center in a close one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce. A tight one for the Bucks, squaring off against the Brooklyn Nets. If the playoffs started right now, they'd be on the outside looking in, but it could all change. A win here would move them into the 8th seed. Some textbook basketball from Cool Hands. 15 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists. Look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. A strong first half for the Bucks. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Cool Hands has not felt much resistance against this Nets defense. He's got 15 points and has kept everyone else involved, piling up the assists. The Bucks are going all out to stay in it. Their bench making its presence felt, putting up big numbers coming in from the Pine. Cool Hands has not felt much resistance against Brooklyn. He's got 15 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Field Up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, Darren Williams and Marshawn Brooks manning the backcourt. Ball is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harden kicks to Jennings. There's a good screen. Lopez with the block.
Well, they wanted to come out of this half a little better than this. Only 25% shooting so far.
And the shot is good. Brooks has got 15 points.
His team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting.
Harden the pass to Udo. Can't get it to go.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
It's Williams with the drive for the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Harden dishes to Udo. Over Johnson. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn trailing. Williams kicks to Johnson. Back to Williams. Johnson outside. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jennings passes to Harden. They double him with Wallace. It's back to Jennings. Kicks it to Harris. Bucks passing it around. And Sanders kicks to Jennings. 4 on the shot clock. Makes the alley-oop pass. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Bucks rank in the league stats. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Johnson for the lead, and the layup is up and in. Johnson's got 11 points. Talking, Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Jennings dishes to Harden. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He dishes it to Brooks. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Harden kicks to Jennings. Over Williams. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Cool hands checked in for Brandon Jennings. The Bucks trail. The 3 from Harden, and that is good. Harden's got 14.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
Alley-oop pass.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Harris, he's guarded by Johnson. It's tipped. Harris passes to Clark. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Bucks second.
And, you know, contrary to what we see from other teams, this team really has no interest in playing selfishly. I mean, their assist numbers show what a cohesive unit they are.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tinsley's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Byron Mullins is checked in for Brook Lopez. Here's Clark. He's got 18. Harden right side. Feeds to Harris. Here's Clark. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Williams with the ball. He has 7. Looking to end his cold spell. That is good. Williams has got 9.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. Fires from the wing. Here's Sanders. The second chance bucket is good. He's got 6.
And that's why you love this guy. I mean, tremendous work on the offensive boards. He just gets you second chance points.
Williams kicks to Mullins. Over Tinsley. Wallace outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. That's 7 points for Wallace. The Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Clark dishes to Harden. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And that's the goal every time down. Just find a high percentage shot.
Left side Williams. Here's Mullins. Again, Mullins missing. Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Clark. Brooks covering. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Well, the thing that comes to mind to me is how effective he is around the rim. And he can finish with either hand and finish strong.
And, you know, he's got another skill that you love to see in a player. The ability to create a high-quality shot for himself off the dribble.
And good on the basket. Book it. 18 points for James Harden.
Yeah, everything is falling for him now. He hasn't missed a shot this quarter.
Now Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson kicks to Williams. Up with it. It's blocked. Here's Clark. 20 points for him. Back to Harden. Over Brooks. James Harden again. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Well, we've seen this from him before. Once he gets going, look out.
Right side, Williams. Kicks it out to Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A good game for Johnson. He has 11 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
Johnson hits them both.
Boy, he's knocking them down. No surprise there. He's one of the premier free throw shooters in the league.
Barbosa off the pick from D'Alembert. Barbosa kicks to D'Alembert. Can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Davis. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jennings kicks to Barbosa. He feeds it to D'Alembert. And that one's good. D'Alembert's got 8.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
Adams, covered by Barbosa. To tie. Rebound, Milwaukee. D'Alembert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. Over Davis. Jennings can't get it to go.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Good.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Barbosa's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Outside, Davis. Adams. The rebound by the Bucks. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barbosa, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
Here's Adams. The rebound by Gooden.
Well, they are getting out-rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Here's D'Alembert. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Let's go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Timeout called the Bucks.
I'll get a chance to check out Brandon Jennings, some of his numbers. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. 8th in three-point field goal percentage. He was 9th in scoring, and defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And, Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
It's stolen. Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Over Udo. Brooks outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Baldwin. He's guarded by Jennings. And Sanders pulls it down. Bucks leading by 4. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And Sanders throws it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Williams against Jennings. Williams kicks to Green. Back to Williams. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Wallace is checked in. Four on the clock. Tries from 16. Brooks misses. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Clark. 20 points for him. Gives him the lead pass. Udo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
And both free throws good for Udo. Brooks with it. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And it's in.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, with a basket.
And, guys, he got it off just in time. Nice play.
The third quarter comes to a...
This Friday.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, the uncontainable game has come from the Bucks bench. When you can rely on that second unit for a contribution, it's a huge asset, and they've shown the ability to contribute in bunches off the bench, guys.
Doris, thank you. And what a difference their bench has truly been making here. They really changed up the game.
Well, you know, Kevin, when you have this sort of bench performance, you really throw off the other team's rhythm. You know, you take them out of their normal matchups. All of a sudden, the game changes strategically, and I think you, as a team, kind of gain control of the action.
I couldn't agree with you more, Steve. And credit the coaching staff for seeing and seizing the opportunity here. They mixed up assignments, they moved guys around, off and on the floor, and they got the boost that they needed from them.
Clark, he's in at point guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's Udo, and it's Jennings in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Clark. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Out to Harris. The pass to Udo. Rocket 6. He kicks it to Clark. Over Williams. And another basket for Milwaukee. Nets trailed by 9. Back to Lopez. The dish to Johnson. Brooks. He's guarded by Jennings. Outside Williams. Takes the 3. Gets the bucket. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's Clark. Jumper off the screen. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
It's back to Jennings. Dishes it to Harden. Over Johnson, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists in the game. Tipped away, and they're moving it up. Clark, the pass to Jennings. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. 9 points and 5 assists.
And he makes the first. Larry Sanders is checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Nets. Baron Davis, he's checked in for Marshawn Brooks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Davis dishes to Williams. Lifts up. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Here's Harden. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Davis. The feed to Sanders. Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. The offensive rebound. Here's Harden. Jennings kicks to Harden. Pass to Clark. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Johnson, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Brandon Jennings. And a change for the Nets. Brooks checked in. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Harden. Sanders with a screen on Brooks. Here's Harden. There's the bucket. Good. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter. Nets trail by 16. And here is Williams. On the wing, Brooks. Brooks gets the screen from Lopez. They need this, and that one's good. Brooks has got 10 points in just the second half.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Here's Clark. Gets it to go. Clark's got 26.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And that one's good. 18 points for Darren Williams. Bucks leading by 14. Clark, the pass to Harden. Kicks it to Udo. And another basket for Milwaukee. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williams kicks to Lopez. Johnson. Over Harris. Again, the Nets for 2. The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Clark. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Johnson right side. Here's Brooks. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson against Harden. With the lead pass. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Here's Clark. 6 to shoot. He passes to Udo. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks, left side. Here's Clark. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. Clark's got 16 here in the second half.
Now, it's hard to set up your D when you've just turned it over at the other end.
Yeah, a lot of points have been given up here, Steve, by way of turnovers. And their defense has just been short-circuited by their offense.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Bucks leading by 19. Here's Clark. Post-up shot. And the layup is good. Clark's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Williams kicks to Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Clark. Outside Jennings. They set the pick. Feeds it to Harris. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams kicks to Johnson. To the inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Johnson. And that's now 9 points for Wallace.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
James Harden. He's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. A shot by Udo, no good. Nets trailed by 16. Brooks with it. Picked up by Harris. Nice shot by Brooks.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Harden with it. Here's Clark. Brooks covering. They get it back. Sanders hammers it down right over the D. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 17. Johnson goes in. Back to Williams. Gets it to go. Here's Clark. Harden against Brooks. Harden kicks to Udo. The 11-footer. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
And Sanders pulls it down.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Williams comes with a double team. Clark kicks to Harden. Here's the 3. Good on the shot. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Nets trailed by 18. Joe Johnson on the wing. Goes up the baseline. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Clark. Leads him in there. Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson left side. Wallace goes in. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. They double him with Wallace. He feeds it to Sanders. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Brooks. And he converts the layup. Brooks has got 14 points here in the second half. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. And Udoh with the stuff.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
Nets trailed by 18. Here's Lopez. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
The Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Clark. Williams with the defensive effort.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Johnson gets the bucket.
He could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. Lopez over to help. Clark kicks to Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Clark. A three. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave...
33 points tonight. It seemed pretty clear that you tried to step it up offensively. Is there anything in particular you could point to that led to this performance?
Yeah, man, I didn't want to lose the game. I'm going to do whatever this team needs to win games, man. Tonight it meant 30-some-odd points. Tomorrow it might mean focusing a little more on defense or rebounding. But usually it's just getting the ball in the hole. An offensive maestro shouldn't be denied. You know what I'm saying?